The transformation since then, always remarkable. It's like when I recently found out that I had dated Rachel Maddow for 3 years in high school. Thank you. Hong once called to cancel Thanksgiving, claiming it celebrates colonialism. Great, cancel Thanksgiving. What's left in November? Besides Bill Hemmer's birthday. Ugh, he always asks for the same thing. And he knows I won't do that. Wash his car. During COVID, Hong told fellow Asians they were anti-black and benefited from white privilege, which is nuts since it's us whiteys who copy off their homework. She once referred to women as birthing bodies, which we all know is untrue. They're make-me-a-sandwich bodies. Of course, she also wants to abolish ICE, the Senate, the police. In fact, she's so radical, even she realizes how crazy she sounds, which is why, with the election nearing, she wants to evolve.
It's going to be very easy for people to put up on the board and say, you said abolish the Senate, defund the police, abolish the police. And why should they not believe that you would want to do that you would try to do that if you became governor?
I believe that people can evolve. We meet Trump voters from previous elections who now would like to vote for me, who have a sign in their yard.
So who needs to evolve, the voter or you?
The governor cannot defund the police, and I won't defund the police.
And yet, here's the tweet that says otherwise. I mean, it's right there, lady. It's funny how Dems always evolve come election time. Sorry, you can't be trans when it comes to politics. You can't say I was a democratic socialist, but now I'm sane, so vote for me. Because when they win, the old version magically reappears. Meanwhile, the Dems tell you it's no big deal.
Democratic socialists winning across the country. And you've heard a lot of people say that if you're not going to just kind of fit in nicely with the Democratic establishment, you shouldn't be a Democrat.
Well, maybe the converse is true. Maybe the Democratic establishment should begin to understand they are way, way out of touch.
I want to ask you specifically about a new ad that we saw from Republican candidate Mike Rogers trying to paint this idea of this fear of communism and socialism in Michigan.
You know, that is a lot of political noise.
Just noise. Well, you know what noise is? It's the sounds from orphan stomachs when they watch me eat their care packages. Then there's the media desperately trying to help the beleaguered Democrats.
Let's start with the socialists.
Oh, okay.
That nobody's talking about. Here you have Republicans, small government Republicans, running up the biggest deficits, the biggest debt ever, crippling this country, the biggest spending ever, the biggest socialized schemes ever. They point at a radical fringe group in the Democratic Party and claim, oh, this is what Democrats are doing, they're socialists. And yet, you actually have Republicans practicing socialism.
That's not socialism, it's a deficit. And Joe, didn't you just say the Dems must reject socialism? I guess his opinions shift depending on how hard Mika decides to squeeze his nuts. Thank you. Thoughtful commentary. So don't be fooled. The Dems offer no resistance. In fact, they're welcoming it and call it a big tent. But there's no big tent if there's no shared consensus based on real principles. Instead, it's an open field. And in came the termites that will devour the tent poles until it collapses. But it was the Dems' decades of cowardice that said the party is here for the taking. It's not just that we welcome your insane values. It's that we don't protect our own. It's not just an open-door policy, it's a signal to come right in and take over. Because if they did value their values, wouldn't they defend them? It's like a husband or wife who asks their spouse if they can have an open relationship. Nothing says you value your marriage like asking your wife if you can bang her sister. Joe. But what's the Democrat Party sound like? No barrier to entry and no requirement once you're in to assimilate. The party's a victim to their own border strategy. Under Joe, the border was erased, the wall halted. If you hate us, come on in and bring sectarian violence with you. And that created a steady flow of transplanted activists ready to exploit our freedoms for their own subversive agenda. So don't expect these socialists to suddenly unite with Dems over core values. You've seen these people. It's join the revolution or get canceled. They don't assimilate to you, you assimilate to them. So that's your big tent. But it's more like a circus tent, where soon you'll be seeing old Democrats shot out of a cannon.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.